Oh, and that just went off again on the dresser.
Okay.
I don't like the feeling that I get about this bathroom. The Village, a living history museum located just north of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Back in August 2023, I had the privilege of exploring this fascinating yet haunting place alongside special guests Prue and my mum Janet. The Village, a portal to the past, is a sprawling open-air museum that boasts over 70 pioneer buildings and an extensive array of artifacts. Each structure tells a story, each object holds a secret, and every corner whispers tales of a bygone era. Our investigation took us through 8 of these historical treasures, revealing a blend of history and the paranormal that left us both intrigued and unnerved. The journey began at the old police station, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the village. We gathered as a group to prepare for our exploration. The stillness of the evening was palpable, the air thick with anticipation, as darkness crept in. The police station, a wooden building dating back to 1872, served as both law enforcement headquarters and a courthouse. Historical records reveal that it was manned by Sergeant Walker, registered number 77, and Senior Constable Thomas Robinson, number 316. The station included 4 rooms, an office, a kitchen, and 2 cells, one of which was dubbed as the constable's bedroom. The Court of Petty Sessions even occupied part of the kitchen. The station is a veritable time capsule filled with artifacts from times long past. Some are macabre, such as the wire crosses swallowed by mass murderer John Andrew Stewart, while others include handcuffs, restraints, and gags from the notorious Boggo Road jail archives. These objects, steeped in history and human suffering, seem to radiate an unsettling energy. At the back of the police station lies the lockup and the morgue, areas that exude a particularly heavy male presence. The atmosphere was oppressive, as if the very walls held the lingering emotions of those who had been confined within. The energy here was unmistakable, thick with the echoes of the past and the spirits of those who had walked these halls. Riverview Private Hospital, constructed in the early 1900s. The Riverview Private Hospital began its life as a residential building. In 1920, it was converted into a general and maternity hospital, serving the community under the care of its first doctor, Dr. Andrew Crawford, and its first matron, Matron Dellett. Over the years, the hospital saw the birth of some 400 individuals and hundreds of deaths, before closing its doors in 1938. Each room, each hallway, holds memories of life, death, and the silent echoes of those who passed through its doors. The first time I entered Riverview Private Hospital, I did so alone. The night was pitch black, just as this evening. I walked along the narrow hallway, and the silence was overwhelming, broken only by the soft creak of the floorboards under my feet. The hallway seemed to stretch endlessly in the dark, leading me towards an unknown darkness. When I reached the end of the hallway just before the kitchen, a sudden chill washed over me. I felt a presence, a man, a medical professional, someone who had fondness for experimentation. The air grew thick with an unsettling energy. Then out of the darkness, I felt an icy grip around my throat, as if two hands were tightening, squeezing the air from my lungs. This was a moment of pure terror, one that left an indelible mark on my memory. And so this is the room nobody likes.
It was nasty, nasty dentist.
So this is the room last time that we were here. I felt pressure around my neck, and apparently he did more operations other than teeth.
And he pulled teeth out.
That didn't need to be.
Yes, I'm getting
I'm getting a visual. It's not pleasant. God.
and smelly rooms.
Yeah, these all feel quite nice.
Mm.
Oh, I like that teacup.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just plain. As soon as I walk down the stairs. As soon as I walk down.
You feeling anything up there, Prue?
Not so far.
I'm gonna have a walk back through. What do you feel, Mum?
I'm drawn to this.
Why?
I don't know why. I just am drawn to that room at the moment.
Say that again.
This dentist was not nice.
Oh, what was that?
Could have been the mannequin. Oh, you think you'd see it if it was a mannequin. Oh.
Telling me they didn't have anything wrong with their teeth and he pulled them.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, well then that's him, not happy. Not happy, Jan. Alright, well we might leave him alone
Is
then.
that him
If he's not
here?
happy, we'll leave him alone.
The travelling dentist.
Oh, God.
What's his name? School help 1911.
And what do you feel here, children?
3. Plain circle.
Just in the exam room, I feel sharp pain there in the head.
In your head?
Yeah.
In the dental one?
The one just here.
Oh, yep, just on the end.
And I felt, I'm saying children, I connected with the children's ward. Children did die. in that
Okay.
ward, and I'm feeling 3 here
Around here.
in a circle.
At this point, I decided to use some equipment, so I set up my spirit doll Mabel and some spirit balls in place where Mum was sensing the 3 children playing in a circle. So are there any children here that would like to play with the doll Mabel? You just lit up one of the balls. Do you want to do that again? Thank you. And how many children do you feel?
3
3. Boys or girls?
girls.
Girls. So that's why they like the doll.
Long hair. Blonde. I feel blonde.
Blonde hair.
And brunette. Let's say about 4 years of age. Maybe.
4 or 5.
They're laughing, playing.
Are they associated with the hospital?
Yes. And I still coming to me that 3 children died.
The 3 children die. Do you pick up any names?
Isabel.
If there's an Isabel here, did you want to light up one of the balls again by the doll?
No, they've stopped. They've stopped. They've stopped. Quiet. They've gone quiet.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's a new one. See that one that's moving around? That one won't sit still.
We've seen 2 little ones, and I said there's 3, and then this
Oh,
this
is
other
that-
thing's back.
Yeah, no, that's not normal.
Yeah, it's a creeper.
So the normal ones have the normal shape. That's
But
like
these are
that's a creeper.
creeper. It's a creeper.
They're fine.
Which there's no harm in them.
There's nothing wrong with them. They
But
don't
you know,
hurt
when
anyone.
it's
They're very
frightening-
shy normally. You normally
Why?
see them and they run and hide.
The one in our house that ran up the wall and across the roof, that was scary.
Yeah, but it's never bothered anyone.
Oh, they've never bothered anyone.
The dogs
Well,
don't
there's a
like
couple of-
it.
There's 3.
It doesn't bother anyone.
Wow.
93.
There's definitely 3 in there. That creeper one is a bit
And that
weird.
coincides with what you were feeling outside. The 3 children with Mabel.
There was one down on the bottom there.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh, there's a new one.
And I just felt you're right. That's what I was told. You're right.
Oh, I don't think there's anything that's going to harm us
3.
here. There's that bottom one. There's definitely nothing that's
There's
going to harm us
nothing. Nothing's coming. Yeah, but it's frightening them away.
here. Let me show the other lady. Do you want to pop your head in here? See that one out there?
Oh.
Yeah. There's 3 of them here.
Oh.
There's a creeper one, which is like an abnormal, which runs along the walls and stuff. See the creeper one?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. The creeper one's not. See, look, goes
Oh,
up the walls and
that's
stuff.
so weird.
Mm.
Oh,
There's definitely 3 in there.
never seen them do that.
the Riverview Private Hospital. Though silent now, is far from empty. The spirits of those who once walked its halls seem to linger, their presence felt in the very walls of the building. The oppressive atmosphere in the hallway and kitchen hints at a history of intense emotions and perhaps even suffering. The medical man we sensed, Who could he be? His presence felt dark, almost malevolent, as if he was still searching for something, or someone, to continue his experiments on. While I couldn't find any information on one of the children, Isabel, in the archives, I did come across some interesting newspaper articles.
Do you want to come back with us, or do you want to sit back down up there?
Oh, Steve.
No. Oh, yeah.
So weird.
There's one on the floor, huh? Thank you.
Well, there's a lady and two children
oh,
here
down
earlier
there, down
today.
See the one on the
Is it
floor?
walking?
Yeah, and it's only a little one.
Yeah, there's two little children here. There's
Are you
a
on this, buddy?
there's a woman, and she's been about her 30s, I suppose, dark hair.
Okay.
It's strange.
What do you feel over here, Mum?
Nana and Pop are sitting here.
Hmm.
Quite elderly. 70s.
I saw one in there before.
Yeah, we're picking up.
Two.
Oh, it's just there.
Seems to be attached to that box. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be very much attached to that box.
Is it still there?
Mm.
Yeah.
But there is another one.
There was two. There was another one down the bottom, but it doesn't want to show itself. Come on, we're not going to hurt you.
What do you feel, Prue?
Oh,
Just like a bit
going
of
down the bottom.
like heavy breath, kind of.
Like
Yeah,
Cool.
just a little bit hard to breathe.
like a bit of anxiety, or
Maybe.
Yes, the one thing was it wasn't so bloody heavy.
Yeah, his son. They're elderly.
Yes, I think so.
Well, I said 70s, like 70s.
So this is a thermal thing. Every now and then it resets itself.
so. Is there anyone in this room that would like to make contact with Prue and I? We've left 2 bowls that you can light up. If you'd like to say hello. Are the children here again? Would they like to play with the doll?
Is that Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's funny. G'day, Shell.
Shirley, are you here? If there's anyone here, would you like to light up the ball?
The unexplained.
Actually, that happens.
Yeah.
You know, when the insurance guy comes out because your roof leaked, or the water pipes are leaking, or something like that, he wants to see what the water pipes are leaking
Yeah.
inside.
The door's lit up.
Yeah, but then some guy spark glued onto what it was worth, and they were like 15 price.
Could you do that again for us?
Yeah.
It's like them cat balls. They went through the roof. you
Is
know.
that your
They were
toy?
double reach, now they're 15, but
If that's your toy, would you like to light up the ball? If you're here, would you like to light up the ball to let us know you're here?
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I know that sounded stupid.
Yeah, my glasses are fogging up in here.
So what are you picking up here?
We've just had the ball light up a couple of times. Would you like to light the ball up again for us?
Smoking or something.
Died from not being able to breathe.
Oh.
And the ball's lighting up behind you, Prue. Thank you.
Suffocation's coming to me.
Was it the baby? Because that light went off in the crib.
Maybe that's why they see.
Oh, and it just went off again on the dresser.
Okay.
And saying yes.
Yeah.
So it was a baby. Oh, it just lit up
there's a lot of
again
activity.
in the baby crib.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's why I started coughing.
That's why you
Yeah,
started
I haven't
coughing.
coughed.
Yeah.
No,
Like
for
that.
days.
Yeah, I got all choked up. I still feel choked up.
Yeah,
God, that's
the
going
most
off for a long
activity
time,
we've
yeah.
had So far, so it must be an indication.
Thank
Trying
you.
to get air to breathe.
Yeah. Do they call it cot death?
I'm
Mm.
getting more smothered.
Oh, oh. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm still going off.
Yeah, smothered.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's scary.
I just want to cry. I want to cry. Sad.
Are they associated with the house or the crib or
Parents.
back out there? What time period do you think? Do you feel?
$18.90's coming to me from somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed with this baby.
Just one baby?
Just the one. Smothered.
That was so interesting that it all coincided with the balls going off too,
Yeah.
and the coughing.
Oh boy.
Should I go and have a break? We'll go back outside now. And what happened now?
They're saying to me, thank you for listening.
You're welcome. We're sorry that happened.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, we'll go and have a break. You haven't felt overwhelmed?
Yeah, I've never felt so overwhelmed and of sadness. So sad.
A lot must have happened in there.
It's not a happy house at all.
It's not a happy house.
No. There's so much grief.
Yeah, because Prue and I were feeling like heavy breathing anxiety. Okay. Originally, the cottage belonged to William Lionel Childs, also known as Billy, who married Rachel Ann Fountain in 1906. It was originally part of the Fountain estate in Burpengary, having been left to Mrs. Childs when her father passed away in the early 1930s. They had 6 children born from 1908 to 1916, maybe even born in this very house. The home was later pulled down and rebuilt to become the small home you see today. Billy died in 1935, aged 54 years. Later on, Mr. and Mrs. Buchanan moved into the property in 1936 on their wedding night and lived there for the next 22 years. They paid £700 for 274 acres, renovating it the following year to include a sitting room, which was between the front room and the kitchen. A portion of the farm where the building originally once stood was resumed by the Queensland government in the 1950s to straighten out the Bruce Highway at Burpengary. While researching Billy and his family, I came across the photo of him, which turned out to be on his 144th birthday. It's a fascinating coincidence that adds another layer to the mystery of this cottage. It's almost as if he wanted to be found. I love when such eerie coincidences happen. It feels like the past is reaching out to connect with the present. The church was quiet, with a subtle scent of flowers that seemed to trigger memories of times long past. We all felt the presence of a shadowy figure moving back and forth at the altar. Intrigued and a little bit unnerved, I decided to use my laser grid to see if we could detect any anomalies. Is there anyone sitting there in that chair? Thank you. St. Lawrence's Church of England was originally dedicated on the 12th of May 1889 by Bishop William Webber, who was the Anglican Bishop of Brisbane from 1885. Bishop Webber brought clergymen from Oxford and Cambridge for a 5-year tour of duty in Queensland. With over 100 years of history, this church has many secrets to tell. What are you feeling there, Prue?
No, I'm just drawn to this room for some reason, and I'm not really sure why.
I don't like the feeling that I get about this bathroom. And as I stood over here, someone was tugging on my shoulder jacket on my left-hand side. While no spirits wanted to make connections through the equipment, there was still a feeling in the air, with everyone picking up an older male, a father figure, almost watching over the room, waiting for us to leave. Was this the spirit that was pulling on my jacket? It was later confirmed that my instincts were indeed correct. Something truly tragic had taken place in that bathroom. An event marked by the loss of life and the shattering of innocence. The air seemed to carry the weight of past sorrows, and the walls, if they could speak, would tell a haunting tale of despair and grief. This beautiful old building was built in 1909 by Mr. James Hobson, also known as Jimmy. Over the years it has been home to several families, including the Battersby and Newman families. The Bauer family, the last to reside in the house, moved in during the 1940s. James Charles Cecil Hobson was born in 1845, Leicester, England. He arrived in Queensland in 1866 and became a farmer, working from 1869 to 1883. He married Wilhelmina Alexander in Caboolture on December 6, 1875. Wilhelmina was born in 1858 in Glasgow, Scotland, and together they had 3 children, Robert, John and William, born between 1878 and 1885. Jimmy was a prominent figure in the community, serving as a chairman of the Caboolture Shire Council. Sadly, Jimmy passed away on May 14, 1909, at the age of 65, and Wilhelmina lived on until July 19, 1941, passing away at the age of 84. With over a century of history, every room, every creak of the floorboards, and every whisper of the wind through the eaves holds a piece of history, from joyous celebrations to quiet reflections. This house has been a silent witness to countless moments, big and small. It stands not just as a structure of wood and stone, but as a living archive of the lives and stories of those who have called it home. That brings us to the end of the investigation. I am always truly grateful to be able to investigate these beautiful historic places. Thank you again to my special guests, and until next time.